Hello and welcome to the Plays Good Thing. My name's Matt, and today we're playing more Tidal Blades 2. Sorry, I'm just still sorting things out. Um, yes, Tidal Blades 2. Last time we had a big battle with a boss, and I lost. But we fell forward in this game. Well, you can play the scenario again, but I chose not to. So you can fail forward, I should say. It's funny because this game, I guess because it's a dungeon crawler, but it has some similarities with Agamonia. I feel it's a very different feel to the game. I was just laying it out now because we have an interlude coming up, which I'm going to go through, and it's so much brighter, and it seems a little easier to set up. I think I definitely prefer the battle system. I will talk about Agamonia at some point in the future. Hi, Jay. Bring us. I really like your playthroughs, but also trying not to spoil the story for myself too much. Will you be ranking these current games you're playing, Iridia, Tidal Blades 2, Agamonia, and Fateforge? That is a really good question. I mean, the thing is, yes. But obviously, I will probably be like they're going to be different lengths, all of them. I actually just put a post up today saying that I may start Fate Forge again because I lost the last live stream because my audio was playing up. Something had happened with my setup. So I might start Fate Forge again because I did really like that. I liked that. Actually, I liked that the battles were quite short, which I think I prefer as a solo gamer. This is just my preference. Jay Bringers, I want to limit getting just a couple of these, not all. Yeah, Jay. I mean, we can talk about that. Definitely. I think it depends on what you like as a solo player. If you're playing them solo, let me know if you're planning on playing solo, because it's been very interesting for me. I think there's a balance. There's a balance to set up and the way the characters operate within a game, the way the battle system operates, how much text there is to read. There's so many different elements that can sway the way you feel about something. I will definitely be talking about Agamonia soon. And this one, there were a couple of times, I didn't keep, but a couple of times I saw people saying, oh, there's a big twist, or something of that nature. And I'm still waiting for that to happen. But to be fair, I am not, I'm sort of, here's the book, and I'm only this far in, and I've got this much to go. So I'm not even halfway through yet, and I'm about to start. I think it's 7. Yeah, chapter 7. So yeah, both solo and multiplayer. Yeah, so I think it changes for multiplayer. Honestly, look, Jay, I yes, it's a very good plan, and I will talk about them. But I hope that with your sort of, if you've watched, you can watch the first video of my playthrough of all these games, and that might inform you. Granted, sometimes it doesn't. I know that I've seen games and thought, oh my god, I've got to have that, and I bought it and it didn't work for me. So, but yes, I will talk about them. But thank you for watching, and I appreciate that you might not want to watch too much. I always feel like with things like this, though, like I can have them on in the background and sort of let them wash over me, and I'm not necessarily watching everything. I And then there are also people that have no intention of playing the game, you know. Yeah, Jay, I didn't do one for um, February because I was away and I just had too much to do. But I'm planning to do one for March. Um, but like I said, what I like about playing these on the live stream is that I'm getting to experience the whole game. Whereas I think, no disrespect to people who I've reviewed games, but you don't always, if you play three scenarios or dungeons or whatever, and then review a game, you're not necessarily getting the vibe of the game, I think. Anyway, I'm going to. So let's go down to the table. We can keep talking. So we just did this battle against the Strangler Queen, sorry, and we failed. And as I say, I opted not to go back and do that. So we go to Interlude 2, the Citadel of Time. Covered with welts and stings from the wasps, you make the long voyage back to Navarre from the Fury Isles. After passing through a giant rocky archway, you see the hazy silhouette of the citadel emerge from the morning fog. About time, Axel crows. Now we can get this glowy thing off our hands and get back to our real mission. Curled up next to him, Echo pats his knee reassuringly. Patience, brave Axel. I feel strongly that the anomaly we found inside the Queen of the Stranglers will be of utmost importance on our quest. Already I have shared its existence to the collective mind of the Betalods, and the hive is humming with interest and analysis. Iran Toro greets you in his antechamber. All of you have done tremendous work during this mission. What you have recovered is indeed an Archon chain, as your fellow Blade, Eco, brilliantly hypothesized. Many of them used to roam freely in our island realm. They were all captured in the past decades to erect the fold, a sacred wall. If I may, High Arcanist, Dust interjects, if all the Archon chains were hunted down years ago, doesn't it seem odd that one magically reappeared just as we entered the fold for the first time? A coincidence too large to ignore, Hiranturu answers. This discovery is quite troubling. It means a number of Archon trains could have escaped the fold when you opened the first gate. Without the complete set of chains, I fear the fold could collapse at any moment. Sagashi stands up thoughtfully. Well, couldn't we use the chain we have to at least stabilize part of the fold? Secure one more sector? Echo's dark eyes light up. Yes, and meanwhile the Betalods from the Sanctuary could locate the other missing Archon chains. Hirantanu Toru nods gravely. Dangerous plan, but it might work. I'll have our engineers look into this possibility. Now, be dismissed. We'll meet again in 3 days' time. With that, you head to the medics, then your rooms for a night's rest. The next morning, you feel mostly recovered and set off into Navarre, hoping to get your mind off all these time-warping dilemmas. So I've already done this setup. So we set up map A1AB. If you have nests marked on your hero sheet, also open map book C to page 1, which Dust does. So I think we collected some nests. I can't really remember. It's a while ago. So, as last time, you have 3 days to spend in Navarre before your next mission. Each day you will complete these steps in order. Navarre encounter. Draw a Navarre encounter card and choose how to resolve it as a group. So here we have the encounter cards. So let's draw one. We'll draw the top one. Fubishi Bargain. As you wander in the radiant bay, a vibrant tyro welcomed you with a wide smile. Hey there, my splashing beauties, says Starlove, exuding excitement. Welcome to Fubushi Floating House. Looking for a cozy pad of your own? I have an exclusive offer, tidal blades only, she adds with a wink. Just a couple of fruit, and this house can be yours. What do you say? As is often the way with these things, there is no way of knowing. Do we buy a house? I mean, we've got 14 fruit. Floating houses. I mean, it'd be nice to have a house. Let's buy a house. You can't resist such a deal. Admittedly, the house is small and needs a lot of work, but it will be the perfect base to return to after your heroic deeds. Yes. Each hero loses 2 fruit. If they have it, we both do. So down to 5 fruit each. And writes house +2 focus after Navarre on their hero sheet. Each time you leave Navarre, you start with +2 focus. Okay. I mean, okay. House +2 focus after Navarre. House +2 focus after Navarre. I don't know how I'm going to remember that. That's not the sort of thing I'll remember. Okay, so we've done that. So I have a place where I'm keeping all those things. So we've done the Navarre encounter. Choose locations. Starting with the guide, all players choose a location to send their hero. So we can go to the desert market and start of the day, draw 3 items. When visited, oh, well, we should have drawn 3 items. Oh, 1, 2, 3. When visited, for each hero who visits, draw an extra item. Purchase up to 2 items by spending 1 for each. Replenish. Replace any purchased items before next player's turn. End of day, return all items to the desert market bag. So we can go there. Temple of the Breaking Wave. So as an action, we can gain 1 XP. Each hero rolls 1 attack die. If at least 1 tide symbol is rolled among all players, all heroes gain 1 XP. Then each hero may spend 2 fruit to gain 2 XP 1 time. Okay. Start of the day, draw 4 action cards from the highest unlocked deck. We're still on bronze. So we look at these bronze cards. So I'm just going to shuffle these. One, two, three, four. We'll just put those together for now. So that's the Citadel Research Lab. Meditation Spring, level up 1 trait to the next level on your hero sheet by spending XP. So we do have a lot of XP actually. Crowback has 22 and Dust has 16. So with trait levels, we spend 6, 9, and then we have to be on silver and gold to do the other 2. But Dust upgraded the resilience to 9, which is why she's got 16 HP. But I think, seeing as we're getting to focus, so we're going to get to focus at the end, we could upgrade at least one person's focus, which is good. But I can't remember why at the moment. I've forgotten what focus does. Crazy. Why can I not remember that? Focus. Spend focus to either boost all focus symbols on 1 attack die, deal damage. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. So the symbols on the attack die, the focus symbols. Yeah. That seems like a sensible thing to do. When we're upgrading, when you level up your synergy trait to the 2nd and 3rd level, gain any one of the level 2 quantum upgrades. When you level up 4th or 5th, gain any one of the level 2 or level 4 quantum upgrade tiles. That might be quite good to do as well, because these quantum upgrades are quite useful, but the 2 that are here aren't, like, are fine, but aren't that good. And I have quantum upgrades here. There's a lot of them. Like this one hero gains a die on an attack. One hero may block without uncharging a shell. Discard the status. God, there's so many. I've never looked at these. Add +1 or -1 to your initiative, max once per turn. Heal any hero 2. Once on your turn, you may move any hero 1 space. That's level 4, that's level 4. Reroll a die from any hero. Wow, these are great. These are all level 4s. Yeah, I think that's basically all of them. Level 2. So we could do that as well. Useful. Floating Gardens. Gain 1 fruit. Each visiting hero rolls 1 hero die. If at least 1 focus is rolled among all players, each visitor gains 1 fruit. Then each hero may trim 1 action card or spend 3 XP to remove 1 battle scar from their hero. We've both got battle scars. And then we have the experimental... Oh, sorry, you can't see this. The experimental tech center. This action is locked until the Longall Nest side quest has been completed, which we did. The engineers thank you for collecting Longall nests. These have proven invaluable for our research. We've already unlocked additional potential for the shell shield. Please come and visit us once in a while, as we would be honoured to help our most esteemed tidal blades. We've got a wide range of experiments underway that might prove useful to you. Each time you visit the Bowery, each hero may spend a day to visit the Experimental Tech Centre 1 time. When you visit, choose one of these actions. Shell Capacitor. Increase the shell capacity of your shield to 7. Permanently gain 1 shell from the supply. Mark Shell Capacitor on your hero sheet. You could only gain this once per campaign. Well, that would be useful. Especially for dust, I think. Or this is a reflection pool. Permanently exchange the level of 2 of your traits. Wow. Or accelerated training. Spend 2 fruit to advance 1 path, 2 spaces. That would also be good for Dust because she would get another card. And also, Crowback could select another skill. Gosh, there's so much we can do, and we've got 3 days to do it. Okay, well, I think Dust is going to go here. And she's going to do the shell capacitor. So she gets another shell. So we write on her sheet shell capacitor. And I think let's have Crowback go there as well. Because we want to go to places potentially at the same time. So he will do accelerate training, spend 2 fruit to advance 1 path, 2 spaces. So Crowback will go down to 3 fruits. And he will advance is mastery, 2 spaces. So he gets to tick off one of his square skills. So travel light, trim a card from your deck, gain 3 XP if it is not a battle scar. He does have a battle scar, so it'd be quite nice to get rid of that. I've only got 2, so we definitely want to get rid of one of those. So let's do that. We'll tick that first one. Nervous twitch. So we have to lose 2 life, but we get that one. And this one, we would lose 1 focus to get 2 spirit. I think we'll lose shell shock. So we'll take that wound out. Okay, so we've both done that. If more than one hero is in a location, actions are resolved clockwise starting from the guide. So that's the first day. So the second day, we will draw these again. I don't really need to draw these again. I'll draw these again. But cards I'm not. 1, 2. Oh gosh, I think we've drawn the same things. 3. I think they're exactly the same things. Okay, so what are we going to do this time? I would like to level a trait up. Yeah, so we're going to level up focus. So Crobat has the most. So Crobat will go first, and he will level up his focus. So it costs 6 XP. So he goes down to 16. And his focus levels up. And then Dust, we're going to do the same. So she will go there. Advancements cost 1 less XP if at least 1 other hero is at the meditation spring. So it only cost her 5. So she'll go down to 11. And she's going to do the same. So that goes up. Oh, we should have done a thing first. Awfully sorry. You come across a very crowded stall at the market. There's a merchant here with traditional McGill jewellery, sits on her counter and tells the crowd how her wares bring luck and repel the evil seeping out of the fold. She catches sight of you and asks if you're interested in having a charm made from her finest materials. Buy one. A bit of luck cannot hurt. Well, I agree. We've got enough, so yes, we will buy one. She gathers fish bones, dried seaweed, and shell fragments and binds them into a surprisingly attractive charm. May they bring you luck, defenders of Navarre. Each hero who spends 1 fruit writes Miggle Charm, erase for reroll on their sheet. During any scenario, you may erase this to take 1 reroll. Yeah, sure. So 1 fruit Dust, 1 fruit for Crobat, put it over here. McGill charm. Raise. Re-roll. McGill charm. Raise. Re-roll. Okay. Yes, so we've done this as well, so it didn't affect anything. And then we come back again. And then we'll redraw these, but I don't think we're going to go there. Well, we might do. I don't know what that one does. A. That is bottled fumes. Each attack on this card gains advantage. That's quite cool. So, start of the day again. We do an encounter. You hear a loud noise as you are piloting your watercraft through the scattered reefs. There, you see two large ships fighting outside of Navarre's official borders. They seem to be arguing over some bulky cargo, but you can't tell to who it belongs to or which of them started the fight. Confiscate the cargo or let them hash it out. I think oh gosh, I can't. I have to confiscate it. You leap aboard the vessel and announce that you're taking the cargo to Navarre so the dispute can be settled by an arbiter. The captains protest and turn their anger on you. Burly croc sailors close in and you have no choice but to fight them off. Each hero advances their... which one is that? Their grit and mastery 1, but starts the next scenario -2 health. Okay. That's worth it. Considering we didn't do the last scenario, and we've got we've moved up on our path advancement, which is good. So now what should we do? So I think Dust could have these. Now she's got more shells. She's got 7 shells. And I quite like her to be able to heal herself. And this one, heal any hero 2. Temple of the Breaking Wave. Action. No, it's not Temple of the Breaking Wave. It would be a path advance. It would be Meditation Spring again. Sorry. So Dusk can still do this. Yeah, she can still do this. She's got 11 XP left. So she can do her synergy. So she will go here. Level up one trait to the next level on your hero sheet by spending XP. So she will spend 6 XP. So she's down to 5 XP. Advancements cost 1 less. No. And so she's going to get this heal any hero 2 by spending 3. And that goes in there. Oh, in there. So now she has these 3 things she can do. So these will go back. And then Crow back. What will he do? We could remove our other battle card, Battle Scar. We could gain advantage. I quite like the look of that one. Yeah, let's... use up all his fruits. Yeah, let's do that. So when we go there, we draw another item. And I need to check that one as well. It is Cosin Powder. Each attack on this card gains +1 target and loses chain. Could be useful. This is also useful for Crow getting another dice because it just makes him more powerful. These both make him more powerful. I think I'm going to get those. So we'll spend his last 2 fruits. He's got no fruit left. I don't need to write 0. And we'll get those 2. And we could replenish this, but there's no point because no one else is going there. These cards go back. And these can go back to... Okay, so we've done 3 days. And then, once you've spent 3 days in Navarre going through all 3 steps, Read most dangerous path. So just before I forget, we will get to boosts for focus. Entering the briefing room, you see a giant map of the reefs now covered by the fold. It's devastating to see how much of Navarre was lost when the barrier was erected. The Archon train was successfully attuned to your nexus, says a chubby croc engineer. This was a brilliant stroke of insight, Master Sagashi. The Archon chain will act as a key of sorts to unfold one additional sector. Sounds like we're official unfolders now, said Sagashi, marvelling at the upgraded nexus. One sector, this is going to be turtle crawl. No offence, Crowback, but any progress matters. We need to choose our path carefully. Already half a dozen high engineers in purple robes arguing over what path the elder tidal blades likely took during the great storm. Crowback approaches the map, silencing the squabbling engineers. They must have crossed here, Crowback says, pointing to the ruins of a small bridge crossing a deep crevasse inscribed on the map. This is an old bridge. It's barely standing, but I know Braze. I know she would have taken the most direct path into the storm. But this is a far more dangerous path, a fishfolk engineer adds skeptically. Exactly, Crowback says. That's why I'm sure. Choose a hero to add the Archon Chain of Spirals card from the Hero Upgrade deck. Ooh. Where is that? Ah. The Archon Chains, a spiral card from Hero Upgrade. Archon Chains, a powerful action card shared amongst all players. When you play an Archon Chain, the next time it leaves your Nexus grid for any reason, clearing, end of scenario, etc., put it into the discard of the player to the left. Okay, so these go around. Archon Chain of Spirals. So here it is. When placed, activate both lines that this card occupies. Only activate this card once. Ooh. So it does a big old attack. So I think, who should I give that to? I think Crowback could do. I mean, it swings and roundabouts really, but I'm going to give it to Crowback. When placed, activate both lines that this card occupies. Only activate this card once. So this power only activates once, but everything in the two lines. Ooh. When you are ready to go back into the fold, advance to chapter 7. Well, I'm going to go on Chapter 7, The Broken Bridge. Rushing through the outskirts of the fold and past the wreckage of the tidal fortress, you feel that you are racing against a hurricane. Time stutters and pulses, and you feel a nexus tug on your being. Ahead of you is a high bridge crossing a swirling mass of water. Slow down now, careful, Crowback says. This thing is more ancient than I am. There's something on the other side, Axel shouts, already dashing across the bridge. Halfway across the bridge, you can finally all make out the figure Axel was shouting about. A tiny frog warrior mounted on top of a giant hagworm. Gotcha, you slimy tuber, Masinki yells as she rides the monster's neck. Go ahead, I'll hold it off, she shouts. Ahead, you glimpse two warriors disappearing into the chaotic mists of the fold. This must be Lean and Braze bringing the Hyperloom to the eye of the storm. Mum, wait! Axel yells, but time twists and snaps in the flicker of alternating visions. Masinki fallen, Masinki victorious, the bridge in ruins. You lurch as time jumps violently forward, and somehow you are now fending off sea hounds. You feel fresh cuts on your legs where their teeth bit, but have no memory of the fight. Time snaps to a standstill. The bridge is now completely collapsed in front of you, and several snarling sea hounds are climbing from the rubble. Disoriented, you spin around to see Masinki in the chamber you just ran through, locked in a deadly combat with the same monstrous hagworms. Och, it's been a long while since I fought one of these worms, but not nearly long enough, Kanan mutters. Be careful, Blades. These beasts can't see, but they'll go after the first one of us that moves. And they've got a shriek that you won't be wanting in your ears. Sagashi shudders and whispers, These aren't normal hagworms. At least one of them is bending time. See the warpings? It must have brought us to a near future when the bridges collapsed. Echo is fascinated by this idea. If that's true, we'd better get off this bridge before we defeat the beast. Crowback disregards Echo warning and lets forth a furious growl. You're a dead worm. If you harm even a piece of Masinki, you are doubly dead. Wow. Okay. Heading back into the fold, you find Masinki locked in battle with a time-bending hagworm. There's only one way to restore the broken bridge and save the tidal blades. Defeat the beasts. Okay, so we have B11, A10, and C4. So let's set that up first. B11. Which I think is one of the original maps, yeah. Maybe not. A10. Which we can kind of come off the side. Bigger table, that's what I need. And I was looking at tables. Oh, a bigger table. And C4. We have our handy dandy board. Make it level. No, we can, yeah, I think we can go this way actually. Nice map. I do like the artwork in this game. Okay. Ooh, we've got some new rules. Okay. So first of all, let's get sea hounds and hagworms. And I'm gonna have to find a place for all of these as well. I think I can do this quite well. Yeah. That's not gonna work. Oh no! Space. Sea hounds. Okay. So I've got 6 sea hounds, hagworms, found them. And there's only 2 of them, so put them up there. Put our initiative track there. Okie dokie. And then we need cards for them. So, sea hounds. I think we can put their cards here. Hagworms we can put up there. And then we need their these cards, which would usually actually I'll do them the other way around. So I can do that and that. Okay, and then Masinki, who's a figure and an initiative token. Okay. Masinki. Thank God for these little trays that I've got. There's missing key. These initiative tokens. I mean, I like them, but I love the initiative system. But they're tiny, tiny pictures. Can't find any of them. Oh, it's that one. Yes. So they're going initiative 4. And Sea Hounds. Is that a Sea Hound? Doesn't look the same. That's a Sea Hound. Yep. They're going initiative 2. And then I need to find a fold glitch card. Don't ask me why. It's not one of them. Ah, fold glitch. Oh, pink and blue die. I need these die, that's for sure. And some of these. Oh, so many things. What else do I need? Initiative A, spawn token, which goes there. And that should be it for now. Okay, so we need to set up the map as well. Where to put these things? Fold glitch. Okay, so we're going to put fruit out. I haven't even set up my characters yet. So fruit there, there, there. Where's that one? There. That's it. Not much fruit. Hero's starting hex. Is 1 and 2. Sea hounds. So we will put sea hound 1 here, and sea hound 1 is a mutant. So it has 8 life. And then we have 2 more sea hounds, so 2 and 3. And they are just normal, so they have 5 life. And then there's another one, 5, which is here. Oh, it's number 5. Okay, fine. That is a normal one as well. And then hagworms, 2. So number 1, which is up here. They're so huge. I might have to put these on stands actually. One there. And one here. And this one is a mutant. Can you see? I'll put it like that. Yeah. So number 1 is a mutant, so has 13 life. You have a little, oh, can't quite see, but this has a little +10 on it. And number 2 has 9 life. And then Masinki is here on that space. I don't know what initiative Masinki has yet. And then we have some new rules. So if we go to the bottom, so it says, new rules, glitch sector. Place the glitch initiative. Use the generic initiative token at the top left position of the initiative track. It is fixed. It will not move from the leftmost position. Okay, so where is that? Oh, there it is. So it will go top left. This section of the fold is unstable. On the glitch initiative step, roll a d10 and apply the effect from the glitch fold card. The same effect cannot occur twice in a row. If the same number is rolled as the previous round, re-roll. Place a token on the effect to track which effect occurred last. This can be the gold tracker from an unused hero. It could be anything, couldn't it? So we will put that. There's so little room to put things up here. Oh, up here. We'll have that tracker there. So fold glitch, all heroes put a random card from their hand onto their Nexus grid. All heroes gain 1 spirit and 1 focus. All heroes discard 1 card randomly and cannot draw cards this round. All heroes gain flat-footed and disarm. All heroes gain 2 health. All heroes with the least health gain 2. The heroes with the most health loses 4. Yeah, so it's just messing things up, which is kind of cool. Okay, so that's that. Masinki. Movement. Masinki follows the hagworm that she is adjacent to during setup. Ah, right. Sorry, I was reading that without. When that hagworm moves, place Masinki adjacent to it in the last spot it occupied before arriving at its destination. If the hagworm would be placed into a space that Masinki cannot follow, move the hagworm 1 less space instead. Heroic Ally. Masinki counts as a hero for flanking and can be healed by hero's abilities or with fruit. Masinki cannot be moved by hero abilities. Fighting. Masinki is locked in battle with the hagworm. Place her initiative token in the bottom right position on the initiative track. It is fixed. On her turn, if the hagworm she is fighting is still alive, roll the danger die. Masinki loses health equal to the total of hits and tides rolled. Masinki starts the scenario with 8 health, so this is where the purple die comes in. And I think what I'll do is I'll put it on her. She's got 8 health. Use the purple D10 to track her health. An adjacent player may discard a fruit and use an interaction action to heal Masinki. 2. Ah, right, so we can interact. Oh, I see. Masinki does not take damage from enemy attacks and abilities. So we could heal her with Dust's hero ability. Furious Redemption. If Crobat is being played, he gains 1 bonus attack die on all attacks against the hagworm battling Masinki. Ooh, okay. Nice. Gap hexes. The bridge is strewn with massive crevasses blocking your way. Whenever you see a hole, treat it like a gap hex. Gap hexes prevent movement but do not block line of sight for ranged attacks. Risky. Excuse me. Risky gaps. The bridge is falling to pieces and shifting under your feet, making jumping impossible in this scenario. Okay. So we can't jump over there, but I have a feeling that will change at some point. Powerful Shriek. Hagworms have a special ability that targets all heroes in range 2. After all hagworms have acted, they emit a powerful shriek which can cause heroes to lose health, gain the poison status, or be pulled towards the nearest hagworm. Okay. Blind. Hagworms have no eyes. Instead of relying on vibrations from movement, they are drawn to the first movement they sense each round. Each one will target the hero with the highest initiative that they have an open path to. An open path is a path that is not blocked by heroes or impassable terrain. They will ignore all other heroes, even if they cannot make an effective attack. Heroes can use this to their advantage, but must be careful to avoid being caught by both worms and their powerful shrieks. So, objective is defeat both of the hagworms. Killing the hagworms will restore the bridge to its previous state. So make sure to get off the bridge in time. Okay. So we need to... So Crowback is initiative 4 and Dust is initiative 2. So she doesn't do any damage, right? No. But Crowback rolls an extra die. Okay, so we need to decide what we're going to use as our persistent power. I think it's a good idea to use Hookmaster for Crowback because it gives him range 2. So it just means he can be a little better at maybe keeping out of the way. Give these a good shuffle. There are not a lot of fruit around here. We've got 2. But like I say, I'm glad that Dust has that quantum reservoir power. And then Dust's persistent power. I think we might use Battle Dance. Oh, I've just remembered I can only have one. I think they're both the same. Reserve power cards. Yeah, so we can only have one more of these. Whenever you remove a status, gain a shield. Remove a status from any hero. I think I'll go without that one. So I just need to redo these because I can only have one Persistent power. And we'll keep 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just need to set up. These. Okay. Do I think I'm ready. So we have to defeat these two. And one has 13. And these hagworms, the card says they attack between 3 and 5. They move 4 to 5. And they have a something that can give us a disability. They can be armored, but they are blind. Always targets hero with the fastest initiative, which might be quite good for Crowback. So maybe he can get in here and like whack them, because he will get when he's attacking hagworms, he can he gets 1 extra die. So that could be quite good. The only thing is that if he can gain some fruit, that's good. Then he can help Masinki. But obviously, like I said, Dust has a special ability. Anyway, let's look at the cards. Oh! When placed, activate both lines. Okay, I want to keep that one for now. Maybe get some... Don't have any movement. Maybe getting some spirit might be good. Or even some shields. Getting spirit would be good because then we can move. Use it to move. the moment he is ahead of the hagworms. I think I might go here. Oh, I just have to put it in initiative. Okay, and dust. The range of 4, which could be quite useful. If I spend 1 spirit, this attack is chained. She's going to go first. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, she's likely to get attacked by this hagworm, but you know, it's not too bad. She could try and attack this sea hound as well. So I think this will take her initiative down. Maybe get some shields, that would be good. Maybe there. Could work. Okay, so we go through initiative. So dust first, going down 1. Then the sea hounds are also going down 1. They're moving, attacking, and then retreating. And then Crowback is going up 1. And the hagworms are staying the same. So hagworms are going last. So initiative track, we roll the blue die to see what the fold glitch will be doing, and it's number 10. Heroes do not gain actions from Nexus grid spaces this round. Bloody hell. Well, that's pretty terrible. Okay, so Dust is going first. So what's she going to do? She's got to use this to move, but I don't... 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. She could attack this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. She's not going to... Yeah, I think she's got to move. So she'll move 1, 2. And she's 1, 2, 3, 4 away from this one. So she can do a 3 attack. And she does 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. This is this one. So it has 8 health. They do not have any... they do not have any armor. So I'm not going to use my focus to boost that because I still wouldn't kill it. So 4 goes down to 4. And this doesn't apply because it doesn't, because of the fold glitch. Okay, so then the hounds are going. So they go in number order. So number 1, which is the one we just attacked, is moving 3. 1, 2, 3. And does nothing. Okay, then purple. So they're all moving 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then number 5 is moving 3. 1, 2, 3. And then crowback is next. And he can't move. So I think we'll just put this here and we will get 2 shells into our shield. And we'll get 2 spirits. We could spend spirit to move, to be fair. But hold on. We could spend spirit to move. We could get 2 spirits and move 1, 2, 3. And then we could attack for 2 on this one. But I'm just worried we kind of need to be heading this way. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do what I was going to do. So that's Crowback's turn. So now the hagworms are moving. And number 1 is going to move towards dust. And they're moving 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the Sinky moves. And then it can't attack. Number 2 is moving 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it can't attack. And then after all hagworms act, heroes in range 3 of a hagworm lose 2. 1, 2, 3. They're both within 2, so they lose 2. And then Masinki, we roll a danger die, which is the yellow one, right? Just checking. What are the die on here? 2 enemy danger die. 1 purple die for standard enemies. 1 yellow die for buzzers and mutants. Oh no, it's the purple. Okay. So she gets 2 misses, so she doesn't lose any health. Yeah, that is right. So that's the end of the round. So round 2. We each get a new card. And let's see. Ooh, okay, good. Crowback has a move 3. We could do a big attack potentially on this one, or even this one actually, but this one. I mean, this hagworm only has 9 life. So it's possible we could do, if we played the arch on chain here, for example, we could move 2. We could attack for 2, but we'd have 1, 2, 2, 3, sorry, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the other one, 6 dice to roll. And we can go up or down. I'm just really aware we could actually kill this one, which would be amazing. I think I'm going to do it, you know. But we could move quite far as well, because we will be activating this, which gives us movement. We have range 2 as well, so we don't need to be right up against things. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to use my... Seems too good not to do. I'd like to get some shields for dust as well. Could attack 2 of them. That would be 4 die. But are they going to be together? Probably not. Could use that. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that one. Okay, so we do the fold glitch. It's 8 this time. Initiative values on hero and enemy cards are inverted this round. So if they go up, they go down. That doesn't affect us because dust isn't moving and Crowback has both of them. But it might affect the enemies. So dust isn't moving. The sea hounds aren't moving. Crowback can go up or down 2. So go up? Yeah, he's going to go up 2. Which is unusual for Crowback going so early. And the hagworms would go up 2, but they go down 2. So they can't go past Masinki. So we go. So Crowback. Seeing as Masinki hasn't taken any damage yet, I think okay, my shields go, shells go in there. Is here good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like maybe we should attack with 6. If I go here, not get any more shields, but we attack with 6. Actually, could go here. Yeah, that might be better. We can do all these things in any order we want. So I only need to spend 1 spirit to move. So he's going to move here. So now he's in range 2 of that hagworm. So he's done that one. Then we will get 2 shields. And then I think we'll do the attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the extra one, 6. Let's go to an extreme close-up. It's not a great roll, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can spend that 3 focus to do 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I've got 2 more focus, so I'll get that and spend 1 to do 9. Ooh! It's got armor though. So I'm going to spend the other focus as well. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can do 10. So we do 9 damage to it. And it dies. Which I think is probably a good thing. Then it drops another focus. Is there anything else you can do? No. I could have re-rolled one of those dice, but to be honest with you, I killed it. So that is Crowback's go, so now it is Dust. This hagworm here is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to attack Crowback for 5. There's nothing I can do about that. We had to. It was. Yeah. I want to get shields on Dust, so I'm going to go here. No. I'm going to go here. No. I'm going to go here. So I'm going to get 2 spirit, and then I am in range of this mutant. So because I'm going to use this 4 range, and then I'm going to spend 1 spirit. So this attack has chain, so I can chain it with that one. And then I'm going to spend another spirit. Each other hero in range 2 gains a shield. So that's Crowback. And then I get a shield. And then we're doing a 4 attack. And we do 1, 2, 3. So I will boost to do 4. And Sea Hounds don't have any shields, so I'm attacking this one and we kill it. So it drops spirit. And that is the end of their round. So Sea Hounds go. They move 4. So number 2 is going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's attacking for 2. So we roll danger die. So it's up to 3. She has a shield, so we'll spend it. And she does 2 damage. And then number 3 is moving 4 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not in range. Number 5 is moving 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So attacks Crowback. Just does 1 damage. Flat-footed though hits. So actually we can't place this. So when we can't place those, I think it's either 1 or 2 life. I'll find it eventually. If a status cannot be placed for any reason, lose 2 health. Okay, so it did 1 damage, but Crowback has a shield. Yeah, so we'll stop that. And then the hagworm is going to move. So it's moving 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's moving to Crowback because he was first in the initiative track. So it's attacking him for 5. 6, 7. But he has 2 shell shields, so that's down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he takes a wound. Wound hearts, yeah. And we'll put this on. I think we'll put it there. And then they come there. Masinki comes there. And we roll the die for Masinki. And they take 1 damage. So they go down to 7. And that is the end of the round. Now, I am aware that I have nearly been playing for 2 hours. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to this tomorrow in a live stream. So I'm sorry I'm finishing halfway through a battle, but because of the in-between step of upgrading and stuff, I think it's a good way to do it. So I will play the rest of this battle tomorrow, about the same time, I think. And yeah, I just think that's the best way. Otherwise, I'll try and rush through it. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, I've done the whole round. So we're on to round 3, and I will come back to this tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.